What's up, princesses? I have this marked out right now. I was just like bored, so I marked this out while I was talking to someone. It's really flipping light. Like, I don't know if it shows on my computer. Oh, it might show on like the bottom of this. You might be able to tell. It's really flipping light. It's 2:42 a.m. I actually apologize to you guys for not even like for making this late. I was gonna say I'm making this 2 days after, so it's not. This is still for the 5/6. This is the 6th of May, of course. And don't let this fool you. But I just apologize for making this super as like late as I did because you guys don't deserve that. I just been out of whack recently. I just been what the fuck are we watching right here? That is really fucking weird. I don't know. I can't explain what just happened. I'm so sorry. And then this is the second one. If this breaks structure, it might just wake up. But if it breaks structure, this is the second thing we'll do. Just paper, nothing like for real. And I'm not gonna take this unless it like this is gonna suck. Oh, I might not be able to take this one because it would be. Let's just see how this would work out. This is just paper stuff to try and understand. I was trying to get a 1-to-1 RR, but if it breaks structure like this, then this is all we can take. We'll see if it fits. I would be surprised if it did, but we'll just leave it. We lost today, and you're not gonna believe it. I'm gonna show you this, and then I'm gonna tell you how we lost. Because I'll tell you what my bias was. My bias was, believe it or not, this other day when my bias was longs. So then how did Butter lose? Um, I will say I went against my rules. My trade, my of course my model lost, and then my psychology just broke, which is so stupid because I don't know why it would have broken. It was just recently. I don't know. Maybe I've been fucking. Maybe it's my sleep. Maybe it's just my lack of presence because I've been struggling with a lot of like mental fortitude. I've been like fucking I don't know, I skipped sixth period. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys because I literally have no one who watches my videos. Like being super serious, zero views. Which I'm not complaining about. I'm just gonna so I'm able to be I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna be able to like be transparent, like super transparent. I skipped sixth and like one of my peers and honestly I'm not like sad about the reason I did it. I did it to hang out with someone, but should I have done that? Probably not. I don't know. I've been just acting really dumb lately. I'll get that in check. I gotta get my priorities straight, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is kind of what I expected. Um, if you'll notice, so I did say this, this is kind of how we're like moving on NQ. You look at ES and you'll see, ooh, a completely different story, let me show you. So I do think that we're probably gonna start actually reversing right now. Like literally maybe right now is what I'm saying. Like honestly, just inverse this. I wouldn't be like, and this was just a model. I didn't think this would work out. What I do think will work out probably most likely is if we could get a retrace into, if this doesn't move too much, right? We should close on like something like this. Maybe this doesn't, please don't fucking like shoot up real quick. So we can get like a fair value gap to either inverse or um, to retrace into. We could get like this and then we can either get an inverse and then we can take a long, we would be able to take a long after that. This is not something we trade off if we would have kept on waiting. Just letting y'all know. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Okay, all fixed. Just letting you know. Just I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. Maybe this has to do with my mental fortitude. Maybe I should start taking meds. Yeah, so it looks like this, we either how we interact off of this fair value gap, or if we don't even tap into it, we just break structure downwards right now. I'd be down to take this. Peaking at here wouldn't be too bad. I would even like consider taking 2RR just based off the fact that we're super bearish right now, but we don't have any like real signs that we're gonna go down. So let's get into how I lost today. It's not a very long story. I'll go to the 5 minute. You're gonna have to assume for some of these. I might go down to the 1 minute. Yeah, go down to 1 minute, because why not? Y'all deserve it. So let's find 9:30. Oh, and when I say I lost, I mean I blew my account. So that's what I mean by like a loss. Like I'm ashamed because I blew two accounts. What? No way. Yeah. I'll explain. So we're at 1,500 on one account, right? Well, my ads are like struggling like stay open, right? Ha! Boy, lock in, bro. I'm gonna be looking back on this when I'm like super freaking filthy rich. It's gonna be like, boy, that's so embarrassing. Honestly, super easy takes, or not in the sense that like super easy wins, just super easy takes. It's kind of obvious what to do here. Still working out this for value. I think I should probably get this worked out sooner because this would have won. But we have yet to figure that out. So we have about I don't know if I took longs here. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I took longs like somewhere over here after we moved up a good amount, and then like here, and then just a 1-to-1. Nope. Because we would have taken on that. What was this? 1-to-1? No, it was not as far as this. Maybe I took it like here. We went down a little. 1-to-1. No, it was not that fugly. Maybe it was here. Basically, we had like a longs like set on this, right? And then we had like 1-to-1 taken like, and it was like literally like this. Oh, I think I did it off the. No. Had I done this off of this, it would have hit. Oh no, but I basically had like a trade like this marked out. Um, for stop loss right here, and then I had this like literally. Oh wait, I know what I targeted. Fucking retarded me targeted this little high right here because it's just like I don't know. I just wanted to hit that high before anything. Retracing this for value gap. Obviously it followed. I mean not obviously, but it followed through the for value gap up. Oh, this is a sign that I should probably start locking in with this. I don't know what I was doing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Literally, I have no excuse for what happened. But this was a loss of a $1,200. So I had 800 left because there's some weird rule that moves up the minimum loss limit. Um, so I was just like, oh, what if I five count shorts? So, uh, and I just this was a spur of the moment type of trade, kind of like you know you're probably gonna like you're cooked, so you're just gonna be a bitch about it. So that happened. Yeah, something like this, and then I just lost it. I lost the account. So I'm so sorry about that. And then I got a new account. I was like, I don't even know what I did on this new account. No, I think I took shorts here. Oh my God, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. And I was like, and then I realized that it didn't actually inverse it. And I was like, okay, we're longs. And so it was while I was getting a new account, I was like preparing to like get the cons on that. I got my entry right here. And I only needed like two cons because I full ported. My psychology was out of it. Super sorry, guys. And so I just like did this, and I just missed it. But had I like taken like had I got that account sooner, hey, I'm not saying that I'm mad that I didn't, but I'm saying like, I'm glad that I missed it. I shouldn't have been able to take that. But yeah, I was super super bullish overall today. I don't know why I took I literally can't explain to you guys what was going through my head. It was my first day trading back with Peter. I'm not blaming Peter. Peter, if you're seeing this, you're literally my homeboy, and I appreciate you letting me rape your asshole. But no, it's not Peter's fault. It's just like I need to get used to that. Not because he's a problem, but just sometimes it's unusual. So it's completely fine. It was just like two $50 accounts. Uh, so we live, we learn, we ball. Ewall. Holy shit, it's 3 fucking a.m. What am I gonna do? What am I doing with my life? Come on. At least I'm recording this video, right? But not an excuse. So that's how we lost today. Um, Still processing like yesterday about this. It's insane how we're such impure creatures. I'll just put this down. Maybe it's a little bit pessimistic. I'm so sorry if it's pessimistic. We are pretty impure. Um, I'm gonna highlight on this. I think this is what I really need to work on right now. I do like darkness depending on how important it is. So I genuinely think this like because this is no, this is too dark to like not be able to see. Ooh, this is still a little bit dark. Okay. Super important. Oh, I think this is also really important. Perspective, it's decently important, but not like too important to me. Be better at being with yourself. Ooh, for me right now, this is like literally as much, if not more important to me than these. Because I noticed with these three. These three were like literally bangers. Especially when I was doing my prime when I was putting these out too, so I ought to listen to this. You got to get better with being with yourself because literally the person who's pushing up most, and I'll say there's two people. I don't know why I'll say this, I'll say that. Just say it, both one. The people who push you up most is going to be you, and then I had to sneak it in. Yes, God. God is like Jesus he has his path for you. He wants you to be the best version of yourself. And to do that, he's going to put you through some tests. And if these are my tests, so be it. I want to be courageous. I want to be a successful person. This is like, he's going to, this is what it requires. Like, if you want to be brave, he's going to give you the opportunity to be brave. And if I want to be successful, he's giving me this opportunity to be successful. And I believe in all of it, right? I completely believe in it. So I will continue to pursue this. Um, because this knowledge is genuinely like something I believe that like part of my path as a person. So whether it lead me towards one way or another is I'm glad that I'm learning at the very least. So you gotta just be okay with being with yourself, right? Because those two people, one of them grow you grow your spiritual relationship by yourself. You're not, I mean, obviously you can grow your spiritual relationship with someone else, but the purpose is to grow your relationship to God, not to with other people, which is why you should most likely do it alone. Um, Not like it's like a private intimacy act, but I think my point's getting put across. I think you guys are, I think my two viewers are picking up what I'm putting down. Effect, main character theory. The main character theory is a little bit different than effect. Um, or actually, no, I realize I think it's like don't let other people affect you. Main character theory is keep them out of your mind. Because when you have someone in your mind, when you're keeping them in your mind, you are putting yourself out of your own story. You are losing like you want to imagine that you're in like a movie, a show, whatever. You want to imagine that you're that main character. You're that most successful, whatever people want to keep their eyes on. That's you. And that main character never has like someone else on their mind because of some dumb reason. And you might try and like comment, no, you're wrong because this main character did this. No, that's not the idea. The idea is that these guys are side characters, right? They, in your story, are not relevant. And they shouldn't be. And if you're giving them relevance, if you're giving them a title or speech time in your story, it better help you in some way, right? Don't give people a line in your story if it's not going to benefit you. And so if it's not going to put your story the way that you want it to be, right? Don't let them affect you. Don't let them affect you. Do you, bro. I'm so freaking tired. I got to shower after this. Um, and then I'll probably hit the hay, wake up at 7. It's not a lot of hours of sleep, But I honestly think we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna push through. I'm highlighting these now. I'm gonna check my beats because my beats. It sounds stupid. My beats usually come out of check and times like this. So, I do apologize for the weird update, for that weird upload. I am, um, it's Wednesday. I am cognizant that Friday is going to be non-farm and employment change. I think I will take a normal trade, a normal, not the same thing I did today. Today was not normal. I recognize that. I think I said in a previous video that if I continue to take bad trades like this, it's not a good sign. I will do one more account and I will see how that goes. I want to try and keep my cool, peace, calm, collected. I do think that some part of just like different materials being, implemented today kind of maybe had a small effect on my psychology, but it could have also just been a carry out through the slow burnout. Um, I've been talking to more people, being more open to them about it, but I honestly don't want to believe that being honest with people, being open with people, which is something that's pretty good for my psychology, is causing me to do bad on the markets. So I want to be really slow and patient with this next one, or at least attempt to. See how that goes. If I lose it due to psychology, today was psychology. I don't like lying to myself. If I lose it due to psychology, I will take a week break where I spend that full week solely focusing on learning how to keep quiet about this bitch. Like literally shutting the fuck up. Not talking to my friends, not talking to my family. I don't want anyone to know about it. So, um, but that's only if this most recent one done. And maybe it's just a sign I'm gonna do better. Like it's just like a hey, if this is a warning, I don't know why, but my psychology has gone down. Let's check out real quick before we get off. What is our little NQ doing? So we actually, oh look, this dip was actually just a fake out. Holy shit. Let's see how we were interacting with this like I was telling you guys. So we're still interacting with it. We have yet to see. We could see one of two things occurring here. Number one, we could see us breaking structure downwards. It looks like we're still like in this little fair value gap. We're like having sex with it. I don't like to say that. I don't. That's weird. I apologize. At the same time, this could be considered retrace. Let's go to 5 minute. What the fuck? Some sort of like whatever you want to call type of retrace, right? This is definitely a discount. Yeah, and then we could like, depending on where we break structure, it looks like we're breaking structure, inversing this for value gap. Um, yeah, so let me get this. Can I get this marked out, please? Not gonna look good. It's cool. We break structure. I'd love to see us break structure so then I can target. This is a really small retrace kind of circle, so I could just put it here and literally just do a one-to-one that would look like this, which would be super cool for me because it's not a lot of movement. But that's only if we see this breakage structure. So no, this would not be something I take. If we break structure downwards, I genuinely don't know what the fuck I would do. And this isn't 9:30 a.m., so don't expect any of these to relate or correlate to the markets. To different time zones, different PA. You should not rely on other time zones for practice. This is just for shits and giggles while I was waiting to get this video done. Holy shit, we went down. Look, broke structure downwards. I wouldn't trust this though. I'm gonna say so. Why don't you say so? I'm gonna say that this structure, breaker structure downwards, is kind of interesting, but at the same time, we didn't. We did kind of inverse this, so I don't know if we're just double dipping backwards to here. Maybe just getting another retracement. We break structure upwards is what I would like to see, so then I could take some sort of longs but only on a breaker structure upwards. There's no breaker structure in any of these. And yes, I see this. But for things like these, this is kind of where you want to do this. And I'm going to be honest, literally like the trades I'm considering taking are is basically this, where you take a long, the one after it confirms that it's inverse is like treating the inverse as a breaker structure, and then this is the retrace, and then oh, it would have barely hit. How nice, how nice. Cut it. Same would have gone for this one. I think you would have gotten earlier entry. Actually, no, yes, you would have because one of these had to be a fair value gap. Let's see this. This is a fair value gap. Oh, it like literally breaks here, and then literally breaks here. So we got a way earlier entry. Wait, why would we take here? Oh, I guess because since oh, there's a few reasons to take. Yeah, okay, I see that. I see that. Love to see a clean little break on this for Viga. If we don't see it, we don't see it. Um, if I do see it, I'd actually prefer taking something like this, right? So I actually just leave this here. If we manage to somehow come back all the way up here, this is probably something that's going to hit. Um, Not a signal, but it's definitely something I could respect happening. If this follows the PA of 930, I'm not going to assume it does, and I'm never going to take a trend on real account at the same time. Holy shit, how did I cook 20 minutes? I'm about to pass out. Good night, guys. I hope all of you guys have a great morning, a great night, great afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Whatever you're doing, I hope it goes very well, exciting for you. Um, oh look, wait real quick. It looks like we worked back into here. I would love to see a strong close up. We've been like, look at all these wicks. I don't like all these wicks. They're so ugly. I would love to see a strong candle up so we could get into that trade. Or not into that trade, but get into that paper trade. If that's all I have to say, if that's all you have to say, please no, Mr. West, no more today. Keep it cool, keep it tight.